daughter this, and I bought my partner this, and I bought my mum this. What about you? Oh, I never spend time on myself. Lack of
Right.
self-worth, lack of
Right.
value. So then I
Right.
work on that. And when we work on it and I realize I really need this, they find the money. They find the money.
Yeah. And we were talking about that beforehand. Tell us a little bit about, because these might be the first time people have heard about you. Tell us a little bit about, I know you had a story with one of your clients who actually was going down that exact road. So just for
Mm,
our listeners here, you might be thinking, boy, you know what, this is making like a lot of sense. I'm having this, and this challenge. Tell us a little bit about, if you don't mind, the story of your client that you were working with, and actually continue, not have, but are continuing to work with.
mm.
Give us a feel for what her situation was, and then how obviously she's made some strides.
Yeah, I'm also going to give you an example of how we came together. When we first met, I won't name her name. When we first met, I was doing one-to-one packages. And at the time, she hadn't started a business. Unfortunately, she said she couldn't work with me financially. That's fine. We left it. Then she started a business with another group. And she started an amazing business. And knowing what I do, because I still worked as a mentor as part of this organization while she was starting a business, but starting a business in this organization was free. So obviously she could invest in that. So she did that. And I mentored her and a few of the other ladies. As soon as she launched her business, we all think, oh, I've launched my business. It's amazing. You're putting things out there. Everyone's looking at it thinking, oh, she's doing amazing. That's what people think straight away. When you launch the business, people think she's got it all together or he's got it all together. Everything's fine. But that's not the reality. The reality
Right.
is she came
Right.
to me a few months back. She had issues with herself. She started a business. The issues are still there. So what
Right.
happened? She came to me again. This time I had the perfect program, which, it fitted her financial budget. She still had to stretch herself a little bit. But this
Right.
time around, she needed it. She needed to stop being everything to everyone. She
Right.
took on a program. She was actually one of the ladies that I gave them installment plans. She was one of the ladies that picked the highest installment plan because she really wanted it. She didn't think about the fact that money is an issue to her at all because we're going through challenging times right now, so it can be quite tricky for some people to spend money. She didn't, but her problems needed to be addressed because otherwise she wasn't going to be able to move forward with her business. And she's had a business before that she believed failed, so she doesn't want to repeat the same mistakes, and she knows I'm able to guide her. So within the first week of her doing a program, and we also have one-to-ones as well, because you did suggest to me, as well as doing it online, why don't you offer a couple of one-to-ones? And that's been very beneficial because I get to know the person's individual pain and
That's right.
tailor-made program. So
Right.
I've been doing that with her. She's also been
I
doing the
love
online
that. Yeah.
class. Yeah, it's been amazing. And within the first week, I tell them all to give us testimonials just to see how it's going. It also encourages people, because we do this on a private Facebook group, to encourage the others that may be behind on the course to catch up. And, maybe they may have similar issues. And one of her testimonies in the first week was, I feel so much better just by doing the two exercises they explained in the first week. I'm now sleeping better. Doing the brain dump just before I go to bed. The brain dump is one of the things I teach them. I feel better. I'm meditating, and I went back to exercising, which is something I couldn't even do for months. I'm not 100% there yet, but I'm taking the small steps. That was exactly word for word what she said. So now she's on that path. So it's like whatever it is that's bombarded your mind is the everything, is the overwhelm and the anxiety. When you start to work on that and get it out onto paper, you start to feel lighter. And she started to feel light by the first week. By the second week, it's like everything is relating to her. She's taking her time and working through it. Because when we go on this journey of helping ourselves, or journey of self-love or self-discovery, or just working on yourself, you're going to have so many different, how can I put it, outside things that are going to come your way. Whilst you're working with yourself, it almost seems like more things are coming at me that I'm not in control of. So this is happening to this particular client of mine. However, she's staying grounded by continuing to work on herself because she's not in control of what's going on around her. As long as she's focusing on herself, she's better equipped to manage her emotions. And that's the thing with my program, is that it helps you to be able to manage your emotions in a better state of mind, clearer
And
mind, more peaceful and calmer, really. So yeah, so she's getting really good results. I'm so pleased.
and I love that, you know, you